On March 10, 2026, parts of Illinois, USA, was hit by a severe storm that brought powerful tornadoes and massive hail. Among these, a particularly destructive tornado, likely an EF-3, based on early damage assessments, tore through neighborhoods, destroying homes and cars, uprooting trees and significantly damaging power lines along its path. At the same time, giant hail measuring up to 6 inches in diameter, the largest hail reported in Illinois in decades, shattered windshields, dented vehicles, and damaged roofs. Thousands lost power as emergency crews worked through the evening to respond to the widespread destruction. The combination of tornado and record-breaking hail demonstrated the storm's intensity and the challenges it posed to the communities. The tornado struck Kankakee County around 6:30 p.m. local time and left significant impacts across the region. The tornado touched down in the southwest part of the county near the Kankakee County Fairgrounds, then moved northeast through residential and commercial areas toward Aroma Park before continuing to northwest Indiana. Officials confirmed that the twister damaged or destroyed numerous homes, with roofs torn off and walls collapsed. Large trees were snapped or uprooted, and vehicles were damaged or overturned by debris and extreme winds. The severe winds downed power lines across multiple neighborhoods, leaving more than 7,000 customers without electricity in Kankakee County alone, including roughly 2,600 in Kankakee City, and flooding was reported on some streets due to heavy rain accompanying the system. Local law enforcement took the rare step of filing an emergency declaration with the state to access additional resources for recovery and damage assessment operations. Emergency services and the county sheriff's office activated coordinated response operations, clearing roads blocked by fallen trees and utility poles, and checking for injuries. Although no deaths were reported and only a small number of minor injuries were confirmed, many residents described widespread structural damage and extensive debris throughout neighborhoods. Several roads, including state routes such as Route 45, were closed as crews worked to restore access and begin damage assessments. During the night, multiple mobile command centers from local fire departments were deployed throughout the county to manage response and check on isolated residents. While crews were still responding to tornado damage in Kankakee County, the storm system produced very large hail across parts of Illinois that added another layer of destruction. Weather reports and radar data show that hailstones range from baseball and softball size up to approximately 5.5 to 6 inches in diameter in the Kankakee area, potentially marking the largest hail recorded in the state's recent history. Nearby communities such as Bradley also reported vehicles with shattered windows and serious denting from the hail, and police squad cars in some villages were among those damaged. The hailstorm extended beyond the immediate tornado path, impacting northern and central Illinois. In suburbs of the Chicago area, including Downers Grove and Woodridge, hail up to 3 inches damaged roofs, vehicles, and outdoor structures. Residents in Brookfield and Plainfield reported golf ball-size hail that broke windows and dented siding, while rural areas near Pontiac and Campus saw crops and outbuildings battered by heavy hail. Reports from weather observers show softball size and larger stones in other parts of the region as the storm moved northeastward, scattering fragments across driveways, lawns, and streets, and complicating cleanup efforts already underway. In some neighborhoods, roofs, siding, and gutters on homes and businesses were compromised where large hail repeatedly struck, prompting many residents to file insurance claims for roof and vehicle repairs. In the days following the storm, residents reported the sound of hail striking roofs and vehicles like heavy stones, and many filed insurance claims for shattered glass and roof repairs in the days after the storm. Public safety officials advised caution around sharp hail debris during recovery operations and urged residents to watch for weakened structures and downed lines as restoration continues. Meteorologists say that both the destructive tornado and record-breaking hail in Kankakee County came from the same severe storm system that swept across Illinois. The system formed where warm, moist air from the Gulf met a strong advancing cold front, creating highly unstable conditions. Winds at different altitudes moving in varying directions and speeds, a pattern called vertical wind shear, allowed the storm to rotate, forming a tornado, while powerful updrafts kept hailstones suspended long enough to grow to record sizes. Experts describe this as a classic supercell thunderstorm, capable of producing multiple severe hazards at once, and the rare alignment of these atmospheric factors is what made the storm so unusually destructive in a single afternoon. In the wake of the storm, Kankakee County and surrounding areas faced extensive cleanup and recovery efforts. Emergency crews worked through the night, clearing roads, restoring power, and checking on residents. Community shelters, including one at Kankakee Community College, opened for families whose homes were uninhabitable, and relief agencies such as the American Red Cross provided assistance at these locations.
Most people better find a shelter for that, right?
Right.
Because they're not surviving that for...
Look at T.Y. car. Look at my car, bro. What the hell?
Public works teams prioritized restoring essential services and removing downed power lines and trees that impeded access to critical areas. Authorities continued detailed damage surveys to inform insurance and disaster aid processes, and several municipal leaders emphasized the importance of preparedness as additional severe weather risk continued in the region. Local schools and workplaces began damage assessments on facilities to determine structural safety and repair needs before reopening, and officials advised residents to remain cautious around debris and unstable structures as rebuilding begins.
I moved, huh? Got my fence here too. Didn't take your kayak.
Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.